Hello everyone and welcome back to Breath Code. In this video we'll be learning how blueprints work in Flask. Let's get right on it. Anyways, if this is your first time here, you want to learn the code, then start now by subscribing now and turning on notifications so you miss some future tutorials. First, you do need a project folder for this tutorial, so go to a command prompt or command line. Now we need to create a project folder to hold this project. And in order to make a folder or directory inside a command line, you can run mkdir followed by the directory name. So you have to name it flask underscore blueprint underscore app, and we can change directories in the app. So I say cd flask blueprint app. Now that we are in our directory, we now need to create other directories. So in order to make another one, we need to create a new directory called main to hold the other files, and now the main file will be outside the blueprint app. So I'll say mkdir main, and if we type in dir, we have like a few more directories made, but then it's not showing for some reason. Now we can now work in our project folder. You can use whatever text or code you'd like, but I'm gonna work in Sublime Text. Let me go ahead and open the directory. Go to my C directory, users, my user, which is HP in my case. Oh, sorry, it has to be folder, not file. Or just open folder, which is like any folder you'd like to open. Users, my username, which is HP. Say Flask Blueprint app and select the folder. Now we are in our app folder. Now we need to create our main file. In order to do that, if you're working in Sublime Text, you can just click on the directory and then you can choose to make a new file. But for this tutorial, just use a keyboard shortcut. I'm going to save this. We navigate to the directory where we have this sort of like project. And now here I am going to call this guy app.py, which is the main file. And now I am going to create two other files. So I'll go inside main and I'll call this something like views.py, and it's going to init, it's going to py. Alright, so we're not going to deal with these files at the moment because we need to work with our app.py first, then we'll go ahead with the other files. Now we need to import Flask. Say from Flask import Flask F. Now we need to import our views. Let's say from main.views import main. Okay, now we need to define a function to create our app. Type in def create underscore app. Oh, sorry. Now we need to create our app inside the app function. Then we use it to create our app outside this function. So app equals flask underscore name underscore. And now here we just say app.register school blueprint. And we want to call main. Okay, and we're now going to return our app. Okay, and now we need to run it in an if name is equal to main block. If you don't understand, I do have a dedicated video explaining what it is. I'll show you this to like this info card. You can just find it above here. I don't know. You don't really have to watch it, but if you want to watch it, you can go ahead and do so. So if underscore name underscore is equal to underscore main underscore let's say app equals create app, and now we just will say app run debug equals true, and now we can deal with our other files. Now we need to import blueprint from Flask. Say from Flask import blueprint, and now we need to create our main blueprint. Say main equals blueprint. For main, we need to have two underscores, so underscore name underscore. So make sure you have 2 underscores at the beginning of this and 2 underscores at the end of this. Okay, and now let's start using our roots. Say main dot root. Let's call it sort of like empty slash. I don't know. Say the def home. Gonna call that guy home. We're going to return. So let's return h1, and I'm just going to say this is the home page. Or I'm going to close this, and now I'm going to create another root. So main.root slash about, and I'm going to type in def about. We're going to return h1. This is the about page h1, and now we need to go to init.py. And this is what we use to initialize our class blueprints. And we're going to import our views later. Say from Flask import blueprint. Again, we do need a blueprint in this init.py file. Say main equals blueprint, main to match our variable, underscore name, underscore. And now we say from dot import views. That will just import the views file. So make sure to import the views without the py extension, because Python is going to treat it as a Python module. Now we have written the code. We can now run our web server. So let's go back to our command prompt. Go to the directory where we have our Flask app. Say Flask blueprint app. And now we need to run our web server. So we can say python app.py, then hit enter. And it is going to start running the web server. And now we can run it on localhost 5000. So I am just going to copy this. I am just going to use Firefox for this tutorial. But then you can use any preferred browser you'd like. Then I am just going to paste this. It is going to bring me to the home page. So when I go to sort of empty slash, it will bring me to the home page. And if I go to slash about, it is going to take us to the about page. Now that's the cool thing about using blueprints in Flask. So that's pretty much everything for this tutorial. So thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial quite helpful, then like if you appreciate it. Really does help me out. And subscribe now and hit the bell so I don't miss some future tutorials. In the next tutorial, we'll be building a full website from scratch. So subscribe and turn notifications so you miss some of that. And if you had any errors, while running it, or any errors while using the blueprints, then do let me know in the comment section down below. I will help you as much as possible. Otherwise, that's it from today. Cheers and goodbye.